Hey everyone, and welcome back. We are going to be talking about how to get the Corrupted Ashbringer. Going to be straightforward, pretty simple, and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and first make our way to our Paladin Order Hall. Alright, so we are in the Paladin Order Hall, and this is where everything needs to start. If you are brand new, just hit 110, you got a little bit of work to do. Now, currently, the patch that we're on, honestly, if you hit 110, just go do a world quest real quick. If you don't have those unlocked, go unlock them. Do what you got to do. Get a world quest done. Do a dungeon. Do something. You get like 300 some odd million, 600 some odd million, even sometimes in the billions worth of artifact power for each token that you get. Okay, and you have to be artifact knowledge level 6. So what that does, your artifact knowledge is already, I think, like level 40, 50, or 60, just automatically as soon as you hit 110, and then hitting that extra little bit just makes it that much easier, because you will have to go into Alterac Valley for this. So you don't want to go into it with, you know, some low-level weapon. Currently, my Ashbringer is 927. A big part of that is just because of the tokens that I have put in here, or the relics, if you will, and the other part is just through leveling it up. Of course, if you've done anything with the Paladin from 100 to 110, you know this is where you do it at. You hop here, you put your talents in, your talent trees, and you're good to go. I got 19 points into Coordinates to the Legion Fall, or Concordance to the Legion Fall. My next tier is going to be for a while. So anyway, not worried about that. I'm going to come grab this while I'm here. Alright. Our next step is to get 2 books. Okay, I'm going to post them up on here so you can see. So you can freeze the screen if you want. Pause the video. Our first book here is called Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Angling. I got my auctioneer on right now, so it actually shows this book right here on my server is going for $24,999. That is an expensive fucking book, guys. Do not waste your money on it. Just go into Alterac Valley and kill some horde. Kill some horde, loot their bodies, you get the book. Took me probably 3 Alterac Valleys to do it. It can be irritating, can be frustrating, but hey, that's just a part of it, you know? Put some blood, sweat, and tears into it. Makes it worth it at the end. The next thing that you need to do is get a thoroughly read copy of Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Angling. This one can be found in Dire Mall. I believe it's Dire Mall North is where you'll want to go. That's where I went. I actually got this on a Lobby whenever I was just doing some quests and whatnot. So we go to... Whoops. We need to go to Fairless. Let me see if I can find the Dire Mall. Looks like I don't even have it unlocked over here. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to actually cheat. And we're going to go into the Adventurer's Guide. We're going to go to Dungeons. Change this over here. There's a cool little tab. And just go to Classic. And then you can go into Dire Mall. We're going to show the map. And this is the one that I had gotten mine from. I believe it was the book that was right around this area here. But anyway, there's some other videos out there on the internet. Go take a look at those. And there's several places in each one of the locations that you can get this book in. So just take a look around. See what you can find. Once you get them, we're just going to talk to Sister Elda. And she's got a little bit of verbiage here. And one of those is, hey, can you take a look at these books? They might be missing some pieces. We're going to click that. She thumbs through the pages, eyes moving rapidly across the weathered text, and she says, "By the light, High Lord, I think you're right. This must be the one. I should be able to piece it back together. Just allow me a moment." You say, "Of course." And now she tells us it's only going to take a moment. She's getting excited. And she walks over here. Alright. We're almost done with our second step. Technically third. And she's successful. Alright, good. Alright, so now I have the completed book. And this is soulbound. You can't find this on the auction house. Alright. So, we have our artifact knowledge, we have all that good stuff, and now we're just kind of sitting here like, well dang, what do I do now? Well, that's why it's called a secret artifact appearance. It's not just going to tell you, but that's alright. I will. Next, we need to go to Blackwing's lair and kill Nefarian. We got to get his head. So, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here, and then I will see you guys back in just a little bit whenever I'm getting to Nefarian's kill, and then we can pick back up, okay? Alright, so we are back at it, and this is going to be the part where we got to kill Nefarian, take his head. This is actually a really fast dungeon, to be honest with you. I recommend doing it all the time. It's got some pretty good treasure logs in here. So we're going to go ahead and talk to Nefarian, and we're going to start this fight. He's going to get super pissed off, talk about how he's so awesome. And then we're just going to pretty much kill him in one hit, probably. Now this part of the fight I usually just let everything build up for a little bit, and then I'll kill it. Almost done. Here he comes. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and kill him. Alright, Lord of the Black Rock. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and cut for now. We will be back in a little bit and take a look at the next step. Alright, and we are back again here. So this is going to be our next stop here. We're back in Dire Maul, so if you didn't like it the first time, so sorry, you got to come back. I'm going to zoom into the map here. The one that we're going to be going into is actually going to be the Dire Maul West. Okay? Dire Maul West. So let's go ahead and jump in there. And with this one, we need to take a look around here. Man, it's been a long time since I've been in here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually just going to go straight through all this. We don't have to worry about killing anything. If you don't want to, that's fine. A couple of bosses we'll need to kill, but all the trash you can just leave it be. We're going to go straight through just like you see my character doing right here, and we're going to kill the tree boss. You do have to kill this one so that way the door will unlock behind him. Let's go ahead and just do this. It'll be a quick little one shot. And he's down. Teleports me in. I think he's going to have some guys come up behind me. Yep, looks like it. And they're mad too. Take care of this guy real quick. I think there might be one more because I'm still in combat. But if there is one more, I'm going to make him chase me around for a minute. As we open the door and move our way through. Now, it's important to note right here, we also do not kill Imilthar. Do not kill him, okay? Because if you do, it's going to piss off the prince, and then you won't be able to complete this. Well, you will be able to, I guess. You just can't. You'll have to go back out and restart it. Alright, so we killed everybody that was chasing us. Good job. Alright, we're just going to scale around here. Just going to organize my bags a little bit. And put all my items where I need them to be, or I'd like them to be, because I need Natharian's head too. Where did his head go? Natharian's head, here we go. Alright, just jump on down here and you'll see that the prince is not pissed off at us, which is a good sign. And we're just going to talk to him. Alright, so you see that Natharian's head and the book are gone out of my inventory. He took them. And that's going to take us to our next step. So we need to go to Chillwind Camp. Alright, and we are back here at Chillwind Camp. I did get a little bit distracted on the way. I saw a couple of spots to fish, so I decided to do that. And I also did use a new potion I didn't know existed, and it's freaking amazing, guys. A little bit off topic, I know, I do apologize, but I just thought I wanted to share this with you too before we finish the Ashbringer quest chain here. It is called the Inky Black Potion. I got it from the Dark Moon Fair. It was some random NPC. I clicked it. I thought it was cool, so I bought one of the potions. And then I looked up to the sky and I realized what it did, and so I bought like 15 more. So what it does is it makes it nighttime. Stars are beautiful. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. And it just puts the stars out there. Also, for now anyway, while Legion's still a thing, it makes the Legion world, Argus, look fucking amazing. So I definitely like that. Definitely cool. I bought some of those, so anyway, I really enjoyed it. But back to the actual reason why we're doing this video today. So you gotta talk to Alexia Iron.
Welcome.
She's gonna tell you a bit of the story here. So let's see here. Greetings, Paladin. And then she talks about, doesn't have too much time to talk. Come on, she ain't going nowhere. So anyway, she does the storyline. I ask her, do you know anything more about what happened to the wizard? She says, nope, hasn't got a clue. Only the crusaders that killed him know the truth, and one among their ranks lives to reveal it. I would search their former holds for answers. Alright.
Keep your feet on the ground.
So that leaves us with a question, where in the hell do we go now? Like, seriously? They're just leading us on these damn wild goose chases, right? I don't know where to go. That's alright. We are actually going to go to Hearthglen. I haven't even discovered it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and head that way. We'll meet you back up here in just a little bit to see what happened to the next piece. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright everyone, we are back at it again here. I am in Hearthglen. As you can see on the map here, we were at Chillwind Camp right here. And we have just taken a straight shot right up here north, and we're now at the Hearthglen area, and I am looking at the statue to commemorate Tyrion Forgering, and I think it's an amazing statue here. And what we're going to do is actually we're going to go to the west side where you'll see this church right here. Just to show you guys the map here. Western side of Hearthglen. We're going to hop in here, and there's going to be a book on this table. right next to this Hearthglen recruit. It's called the Grand Inquisitor's Isolin's Journal. I don't know if I'm saying that right, so if I'm not, my bad. You can tear me up in the comments, but for right now, just know that you got to click on this big, huge book that's super obvious on this table, and it tells us a little bit about what happened here. So if you're into the storyline, definitely take a look into it, read through it. If you're not into it, don't worry about it. But just know that this part right here is what you need to know. There's a particularly vile slime on the river's edge that will ensure not a trace remains of the traitorous louse, if I can find the damned creature. So, two pieces of information really important with that little paragraph. One, we're looking for a rare spawn. And two, this rare spawn is actually kind of rare. We're going to see how rare, but from what I've looked up, it's about a 4-hour wait time for this thing to come out. So it should be over in this area here. We're going to go ahead and head that way. We're going to see if we can't just find this slime really quickly. I'm playing about 9:30, 10 o'clock or so Central Time. I'm hoping it's not going to be too busy. You can do server hop if you want, and if you have the app or the mod server hop, you just hop to different servers, get somebody in your group and whatever, and then you'll be able to find it probably pretty quick. Just jump in between servers. I'm not going to do that. I actually have the add-on, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of hang out over here and then see if I can't get lucky and he'll just be there. So we're going to go ahead and get to the coast and start looking for this guy. And it looks like I'm not alone. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wait for a little bit. I will be back after I see and kill this fella. And we will get the next step in our progress. We'll see you soon. Alright, so I went ahead and I did a search for group, guys. I did it a little bit differently. It's not like server hop. Again, I do have that add-on, but I decided not to use it. What I did is I just strictly went in here to the looking for group section. I did a pre-made group, and I picked one, and it was high school RP. It was just a whole bunch of people in there. These guys are probably freaking 10 years old doing some nasty stuff on here, whatever. And this is the guy that we're looking for, okay? All you gotta do is kill him. He does hit pretty hard, so be careful for your health. I mean, you guys saw me. I'm just kind of taking some beatings from him, but even still, I'm what, 919 gear score, and he's got me down to half health. So he does hit pretty hard. So you just gotta take him down. I'd recommend that if you are under geared, go ahead and just do it on your tank spec. You do not have to be retro spec to do this. So we're gonna go ahead and keep working him down. Gonna knock him out here. And then after this guy, we'll have the real fun part. Alright, so he's almost down. Alright. So I got a new item here. And it is Timoleon's Phylactery. I probably totally butchered that, but that's cool. So essentially, use this, calls the spirit of this mage, and he's going to tell us what to do next. Alright, so we're going to ask what happened to him. He says, I suspect you know, we would not be meeting otherwise. His story is simple. The original wielder of your blade proved unable to stand against the endless throngs of the undead that threatened your world. I sought a different approach, one that could not fail. So he's going to go on to tell his story here. I'm asking about the crystal. And this is the paragraph. So again, just like the book that we read, look at the last full paragraph, okay? It says, afterwards, I was already half consumed by the creature. I hurled the crystal into the river beside you in hopes that someone might still put it to good use. So this is the part where you're going to want to put on your Netflix. You're going to want to turn around and watch some TV, hang out, do whatever it is that you do, because the next step is to pull out your fishing pole and get started. You just literally turn back around and start fishing. Now, what I'm going to do is it's literally probably just pop on a Netflix show here and then see how long it takes. I've seen a couple people doing these videos, and they say it can take anywhere from one cast to, somebody said, like 4,000 casts. That's a long time to be fishing. It really is. So if you don't have fishing level 800, you probably will by now, if you have not done that for the other fishing achievements and whatnot, for Legion or some of the other expansion packs. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, and then whenever I do get the actual crystal, I'm going to pop back on here and we will see the next step to our course for the Corrupted Ashbringer. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, so I'm not going to lie, I just got it. You guys can see Shard of Darkness right here. I cannot believe how short of time that actually took. So I had taken the time to pull up Netflix. Of course, I'm doing a cast and whatever, picking the movie that I wanted, and I am currently 2 minutes and 22 seconds into the movie Troy on Netflix, and I totally got this to drop. I honestly can't even believe it. I was literally expecting to sit here the entire night trying to get this done. So, hey, good luck to us, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at our next step. Since we did get this one much faster than what was expected, what we need to do is actually go back to our order hall. We need to go talk to Lord Maxwell. So let's go ahead and hearth to Dalaran, and then we're going to go talk to Lord Maxwell here and get our next section of the quest. I'm absolutely astonished how quick that I got that within 5 or 10 minutes. So hey, if you guys are just starting this quest, just know there is hope. If you've been fishing for 3 days and still don't have it, sorry. I know it can be frustrating. I think this is the first time I've ever had good luck on something like this whenever it comes to fishing, which is why my fishing skill is 800. Because they'll tell me to do one quest and it takes me 500 casts to get it. Alright, so Lord Maxwell is one of the followers, actually. We'll come over here and we're going to find him. And it looks like he's even saying it right out in the gate. I feel a dark presence nearby. So he can feel it. This is the cool part. This is the part that I think is the most interesting. Is this part of the storyline. So, Lord Maxwell says, "Do you feel it as well, High Lord? Something isn't right." And it says, this is me talking to him, "I've recovered a dark but powerful crystal, Maxwell. If we can harness its power, it might prove useful against the Legion." He says, "I see. I trust your wisdom, High Lord, but can't say that this sits well with me. How can we ever be sure that the power within that thing won't change you? There cannot be light without shadow. We must strike a balance." You're right, but how can we ever hope to tap into that safely? Our power will only the Ebon Blade.
You can always count on me. Azeroth will not fall while we stand.
Alright, so if you have already done this on an alt or something like that, and this is your second go around, you just accept the quest and move forward. If you're not interested in the storyline, hey, whatever. Just keep going through. You'll get this quest here. This is where we get the Heart of Corruption. So I'm going to go ahead and accept the quest.
Take care of yourself out there. At your service. Walk always.
And what we need to do now is actually go back over here to Dalaran. So we'll just go across the way. We'll open up our portal. And then we're going to go to the flight path. And at this point, now that it's actually a quest in your inventory, you'll be able to pull this up and it'll kind of teach you or show you the way to go. Remember, it's a secret artifact appearance, so you have to figure it out all the way up to this point. There is no specific quest that's going to say go here for this action, go here, go there, go here, go there. And I love that they brought that back into it. It actually reminds me back of vanilla whenever, and I know you guys that you hear this all the time, oh my gosh, it's another vanilla guy, oh my god, all he's going to do is talk about vanilla like he's a vegan. Okay, it is what it is. I actually started playing just before BC, but even in BC, you would get some quests sometimes that wouldn't tell you where to go. It would say, hey, go north and northeast until you find this mountain, and after you find this mountain, take off and go east from the mountain, and then you'll find your item, and you just got to figure it out. Alright, so anyway, that's why I really like this specific quest, because it's not easy. It is somewhat difficult. So again, now at this point, it's going to tell us where to go, which is still cool. It is what it is. But I'm actually going to be going to the Death Knights area. So it's going to be kind of almost an awkward moment here where a paladin is going to go hang out with a bunch of fallen paladins. Alright, so we're going to just kind of enjoy the scenery here. Oh, and I still have my darkness potion on, so you guys can see what it looks like here with that. Straight pitch black. There's Nighthold. There's a Tomb of Sagaris. And we're almost there. I can see their little citadel thing they have. Kind of hidden in the mists. Alright, let's jump down and we're going to see what this is all about. I gotta wait for a minute. There we go. So here's Maxwell. We got a little debuff here. It says, Gaze of the Damned. Treading in the territory of the Knights of the Ebon Blade. It's like they want me to fear this or something. Okay.
May the light give you strength.
Looks like Lord Maxwell's got the jitters here. Oh, and this is bringing in the Horsemen to play. This is interesting. I actually haven't even done this on my Death Knight yet, so spoiler alert. Alright, so Maxwell wants me to show them. I'm going to look at these High Lords real quick. So we got Darian Mograine, Trollbane. Wow, I didn't realize he was going to end up being a horseman. That's cool. Nazgrim, okay, for the Horde, for those that play. And Inquisitor Whitemane. I like her horse. Cool stuff. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and place it. Apparently I've shocked these guys. Interesting. So I'm going to infuse the power of these Death Knights here into the crystal. And apparently there's no more debt between Darian and Maxwell. This sealed it for him. Let me go ahead and grab this Heart of Corruption. Oh, he says your father would be proud. Look at that. Gonna get all sentimental. Oh, there's Mograine for you. Getting all pissed off about it. Alright. So Maxwell says see ya. Leaves me to find my own exit. I'm gonna have the Flight Master take us back. Alright, so I'll be back with you guys after I get back into my order hall, and we will see what this looks like. And we are back again. I am looking at Lord Maxwell. He is going to finish the quest out for me. So he says, it is done. I hope you're right about this, High Lord. And he's going to give me the Heart of Corruption and just about 60 gold.
May the light give you strength.
Alright. Let's go ahead and hop in our inventory, and then we're going to take our first look at the Corrupted Ashbringer. There you have it. From start to finish, this is probably the most complicated weapon to get. But it can be done, and it took me, even recording and clipping and doing all that good stuff, minus the actual editing process and posting, about 2 to 3 hours to get. Keeping in mind that this time can be reduced by simply purchasing the items, the first 2 books, instead of finding them or farming for them. But this is definitely an excellent transmog weapon too, keeping in mind that soon we're going to be getting rid of all of our artifacts, guys. Once we do that, and once you've done that, there's no going back. You're not going to be able to come back here after you've completed the quest to turn in your artifact weapon to come get these appearances. So this is kind of like your last chance, unless you make an alt, level all the way up, get the artifact, do the whole 9 yards, and then before completing the quest chain to get rid of the artifacts, making sure you get all the secret appearances, which maybe that'll be difficult, maybe it'll be super easy. But here is the colors. I already have the extra colors unlocked. But just in case you don't, just know that if you unlock it on a different weapon, which for me, I did all of my stuff on my tanking weapon, that you can still do the following to unlock the appearances. So this is going to be purple, and what you have to do to get this one unlocked is do 30 Legion dungeons with this hidden artifact appearance equipped. Now, again, it doesn't have to be this one specifically. You can use any one of the hidden ones. So if you're a healer or tank, you can do that too. The tanking one's super easy to get. All you have to do is rinse and repeat one of the world quests for the Nightfallen over and over and over again. Every time you see it, just do it. Try to get as far as you can, open as many chests as you can, and then you'll eventually get it. So it's literally just RNG, super easy to get. The Holy Artifact Secret Appearance for the Paladin is also super easy, which is why I think some of the difficulty for this one, for Ashbringer, is what it is, because the other two are so easy to get. They're both just RNG. You just have to kill a bunch of demons, and eventually, after killing enough demons, you'll get it. That's as simple as it is. But anyway, moving on to the red version. This one is 200 world quests. I'm going to make a gold making guide to show you guys how you can multitask and also get a ton of gold at the same time. And by multitask, I mean stuff like this. Grinding out 200 world quests is a pain in the ass, but if you're going to do it, maximize your profits at the same time. And then finally, we have this one here. This one was probably the most fun. Kill 1,000 enemy players after unlocking a hidden artifact appearance. Now, I did this one on my tank. I almost hit Prestige 2 with my tank. It's so much fun to just literally go into these larger maps, just barrel through them. Your tanking PvP spec has an ability where you hop on your charger, you just plow through people and knock them all sorts of different directions. It's just fun. So that's what I did. Killed 1,000 players probably within 2 hours or so of gameplay, and that's how you can unlock this one. But this green one can only be unlocked by doing the quest chain that I showed you guys today. So I hope that you guys enjoy the video. It's going to be my very first one that I'm actually editing from start to finish. It's several videos put together into one, so it's a little bit choppy. Bear with me, but you know what? We all have to start somewhere, and I'm excited to start here with the Paladin, showing you guys how to get the artifact appearance. It's super exciting for me, new time for me, so do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm going to make a bunch of more videos similar to this, gold making guides, and other such things. It is going to be a free time thing for me though, so it may be something where like 1 or 2 months in a row I'm putting 5, 6, 7, 8 videos up, and then I might take like a month where, hey, I just got work to do, you know. If that changes though, believe me, this is becoming a passion for me. It's so much fun. I'm really enjoying learning how to make these videos, and I only anticipate getting better. If you guys have more comments from me, suggestions from me on how I can improve my video making skills, definitely drop a comment in there. I definitely always appreciate that. And if you want to see something specific, let me know. I can see if I can recreate the scenario, make it happen for you, get some certain types of videos out there for you, and then we'll go from there. All right? Until next time, we'll see you guys later.